We are back. We are back. Ooh, we had some fun the last 2 days. Football is back, and we are back in effect.
I
We're
got
gonna
that
get.
tapatio sauce.
We're gonna go over. I'm a bit excited because I'm watching my Florida State Seminoles just whip ass right now. But we are gonna go over the 2 games that happened, Thursday and Friday games. Then we're gonna get into our starts and sits for the weekend. Get you guys right, get you guys ready. Start your seasons off with some dubs around here. Um, and then well, if you read the thumbnail, then Garfield got his kicker of the week. We're back to that again. So before we do anything, you know how we do around here. Let's get the party started right.
You are now about to witness the strength of fantasy football knowledge.
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Adventures Podcast, starring Kyle Shanahan's GI-16, Young Christ the Jesus, and Garfield. And now, here's the boys.
Ew.
I'm fighting back for Kyle Shanahan to put no normal under Garfield. It has to be there. It has to be there.
Uh, I don't know because you never know when Nermal might pop up. You just
Uh,
never know.
but
It-
it's part of the show now.
I don't. Hold up. We saw Nermal once. We saw Nermal once this off season. So we'll see.
Yes.
But how you guys feeling? How your fantasy teams looking?
Ay, ay, ay.
All you that started Xavier Worthy, how y'all looking? How you feeling? All us that started Omari and Hampton, how you looking? How you feeling?
So I'm gonna preface it with this for him. I'm gonna give them time with the kid because Becton wasn't playing the whole game.
Hmm.
He was sick from probably something he ate in Brazil. Go figure. But I think he'll get better as the weeks go on.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I have no doubt.
I'm not worried about the Chargers. I already knew that. I knew Herbert. I knew Allen was gonna do good. My boy McConkey could have did more, but he did well enough for me. But Quentin Johnston, Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
yes. The report all off season was he couldn't catch a cold, and
Uh,
this dude is out there catching everything,
everything. Except
everything.
except for that one touchdown that was dropped by him in the end zone, but that DB was on him like glue.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had AJ Brown and Worthy, and I'm just shitting bricks in some leagues because
Well,
wow.
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that game in a minute, but let's start with the game on Thursday night. So we're gonna get into our final score reactions.
Final score reactions.
All
I
right,
was not happy.
all right.
My parlays went to shit.
Everybody's did.
I
Everybody, especially if you did any parlay with Xavier Worthy in it. I did it as a first quarter parlay with Xavier Worthy in it.
I'm
He was
talking
the only one that didn't hit.
I'm talking about the game we're talking about on the board right now. My
Oh,
par
this one?
I had a parlay on underdog of uh Jake Ferguson more than 3.5 catches, anytime touchdown basically for receiving or rushing for Hurts, any rushing yards. It was a given. It was a given. They gave us this one for Saquon, and then I picked the kicker Aubrey to make 1.5 field goals minimum, and he made two. And I was like, let me throw in a sweet one because he does it every game. Dak for an intel,
There was
and
a lot of
and then Jalen
fantasy.
Carter, happened. Thank you
There was,
very much.
there was a lot of fantasy disappointment in this game. Great game, by the way. It was a great game, but for your fantasy teams, it was a lot of disappointments. If you started Dak Prescott with the idea that it was going to be a lot of passing from him, because Dallas's defense could not keep up with Philly's offense. And then you look at Dak. He went 21 for 34, 188 yards, no TDs, no picks, but no TDs. CD Lamb, from a statistical standpoint, in PPR formats, he had a decent game. 7 catches, 110 yards. But how many drops?
I'm happy I fell asleep in that third quarter. I really am.
You would have got that the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is what really pissed me off because Dak kept looking for him. Dak kept looking for. I was hoping the Cowboys would have scored, and then Philly would have came back and kicked the field goal, and then we would have went to overtime with some more opportunities to get points. But yeah, if you started the Javante Williams,
Let me tell you, man.
all two of you around the world that started Javante Williams, you're pretty happy
Hey,
because
real
he
quick,
gave you
who has
who have.
Javante Williams in our dynasty league?
I don't think anybody does, unless I think you may have traded him.
I
No,
didn't
no,
trade him
no,
yet.
no,
Haven't traded him yet.
no. You didn't trade him. You traded for him.
Yes, I
Yeah, you
traded Nick
traded
Folk
for him.
for him.
Yeah.
That's the
So
only league I started him in.
that's the only league you started him in. So he went 54 yards, 2 TDs,
But
and
think about it, every run him and Miles Sanders had was right where who was missing. Was that
Jalen
big
Carter,
scary ball? Exactly.
big dumb yo. Now over to the Eagles side, Jalen Hurts didn't really do much, but he saved a lot of fantasy days with his rushing because he had 14 rushes, 62 yards, 2 TDs,
His name is
19 of
not Jalen Hurts.
23,
He's the vulture.
19 of 23 for 152 yards. So he had a pretty decent night. I'm gonna tell you who didn't have a decent night.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown, somebody that you probably drafted in your second round.
I drafted him in the first round, second round.
Yeah, somebody you probably drafted in the second round. I hope that none of you drafted him in the first round unless you're playing in a 16 team league.
I
But
think I
yeah,
was a top pick, so I picked him either first or second. It didn't matter. It was it
one
was round.
catch for 8 yards at the end of the game. One catch, 8 yards at the end of. I feel like Philly just needs to trade this guy. If you're not going to use him, trade him.
They need a new offensive coordinator because the same thing happened in red zone. Why is it every run for Saquon, even the touchdown run, was an inside run? Every run.
Like, please don't stunt this man's growth. He's still in the prime of his career. Please trade him to someone that's going to use him. Please. I need the
Do us the
fantasy
favor.
football gods to make this happen.
Do all of us the favor because that's horrific. It was
Saquon
horrific.
had a pretty good game. Not not the kind of game that we want from Saquon. He had 60 yards on the ground, one TD. He had 24 yards and 4 catches. Pretty decent day. But
18 points.
not the day that we want that we expected from Saquon, especially against a Cowboys defense that has in the past been susceptible to getting ran on. So
I,
that
I'm
game was a pretty much of a bummer
yes, it was.
from a fantasy football perspective.
I'm gonna say this though.
Great game though. It was a great game.
I'm gonna say
Great
this.
game.
The backups had running back for Philly, Shipley and AJ Dillon. Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Shipley's nice.
He
Shipley's
got hurt,
nice.
but they both.
Yeah, Shipley is nice. I've been a fan of Shipley since college, since he was in college, and I hated to see that Philly got that dude. But
What's gonna
he's
upset
nice.
me? They're gonna probably reduce Saquon's carries as the season goes on to save him for the playoffs, probably, and have these two get more of carries. If that happens, I'm gonna be irate because I have him in a bunch of leagues.
I think I only have Saquon in a couple of leagues, but I don't foresee that happening because I don't see them blowing a lot of teams out this year like they were last year.
Well, they got KC next week. Let's see how that works out.
Yeah, so they're definitely going to have to utilize Saquon a lot in that game because I don't think it's going to be like it was in the Super Bowl.
Nope. But then they went and picked up the dude today because they lost that one guy in the first play.
All
That's why they
right.
picked Darius.
Mm, there we go. All right. The game from last night, watching the Kansas City Chiefs fall to the Los Angeles Chargers. And the whole hood said amen.
Pacheco was a womp womp.
Yeah, Pacheco. A lot of y'all that drafted Pacheco, I know you're pissed.
Oh
I
no,
know you're pissed.
I didn't start him in a lot of leagues, but the thing was yesterday, my boy traded wanted me to do a trade with him. So he was like, "Yo, what do you want for Brian Robinson Jr.?" So, so I looked at his team. I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be disrespectful and go after James Cook. I'll take Pacheco." So he gave me Pacheco for Brian Robinson. In the long run, that's gonna benefit me that trade. So I'm not stressed about last night. But Jesus Christ, he was terrible. And then I was gonna call you because I needed to know, should I drop him and start Shakir, or should I drop him and start Thielen? I spoke to my other boy and they were like, start Thielen, because the guy who I'm playing in my big money league has the Vikings defense on Monday night, so I needed something to compete with him just in case we're close.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm fine with it. Pacheco, I sat Pacheco down, so now I got Thielen sitting there waiting
Mahomes actually had a pretty good game yesterday.
in the second half.
24 for 39, 258 yards, one TD, and he had six rushes for 57 yards and a TD. He was the leading rusher on his team. But Hollywood Brown, how about that? 10 catches for 99 yards.
And
How
then
many of us how many of us sat Hollywood Brown? I said Hollywood Brown.
how many drafted Hollywood Brown?
I drafted Hollywood Brown. I drafted Hollywood Brown in deep leagues. I drafted Hollywood Brown with like the last few picks.
Oh, I know you did,
I
but I'm
like
saying
Hollywood Brown.
other than you, how many did?
I like Hollywood Brown. Where my boy at? Where my boy at?
Very
Travis
good.
Kelsey. Travis Kelsey, 2 receptions, 47 yards, and a TD.
That man ran for dear life because he knew if he would have got caught, he would have never heard the end of it.
How are we liking Taekwon Thornton?
That was a great catch.
How are we liking Taekwon Thornton going forward? Is
Depends on
it
how. It depends on the injury to Worthy.
the Chiefs last night showed us they're trying to play the deep ball again.
Did you see that stat about Mahomes? Where his first couple of years he was like the top three quarterback in deep in bombs, and these last couple of years he's been the 33rd best quarterback at throwing throwing the ball deep.
You know why that is, right? You know why that is.
Go ahead. I'm wondering.
No cheetah.
Oh,
No cheetah. No cheetah. When he had cheetah, that offense was humming. No cheetah. I mean, granted, they still win, but he was killing with style points when they had cheetah.
true. Well, let's see what this whole team is speed now.
Yeah.
Every receiver they got is speed.
Yeah. All they need to do is trade for cheetah.
You know, trade three receivers back for the Tyreek
trade
Hill.
trade for cheetah. Depending on how bad the Xavier Worthy injury is.
Yeah. Shoot, trade for AJ Brown.
All I know is this: Rasheed Rice has nothing to worry about.
No,
He's
he's
gonna come
declaring that
back.
moment.
He's gonna come back and he's gonna get that full workload again. He has nothing to worry about.
He's
And
declaring
all
that
and,
moment.
and all of you people that drafted Rasheed Rice late, hold on to him. That's a lottery ticket. Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Correct.
But the resurgence, the rebirth of Justin Herbert. How about that? He went out there and single handedly dismantled the Kansas City Chiefs. 25 of 34, 318 yards and three TDs.
I only have him on the bench in one league, and I'm not happy I did.
Yeah. Uh,
But I have Brock
seven
Purdy. So
seven carries, 32 yards. Omarion Hampton had 15 carries, 48 yards. I like that he had 15 carries. That's only going to ramp up. It's only going to get. He actually played against a really good defensive line yesterday. So please do not overreact to Omarion Hampton. Let's not forget Zeke Elliott's first two games in the National Football League were not that good in his rookie year, and then he just took the hell off.
and like I said,
Omarion Hampton is going to be fine. Do not overreact.
at the beginning of the podcast, he had no Mekhi Becton starting the game.
Yeah, yeah,
So
he's going to be fine. Don't overreact. He's going to be fine. Najee Harris only had one carry for 5 yards.
he did mostly catching, like not catching, but he it was mostly in on pass plays.
Yeah, yeah. Quentin Johnson, the
Jeez.
surprise, 5 catches for 79 yards and a TD, two TDs.
Keenan Allen.
Lad McConkey, Keenan Allen, Keenan Allen. All off season, we've been hearing from the pundits and the gurus, Trey Harris, Trey Harris, Trey Harris, Trey Harris, Trey Harris. They forgot that Quentin Johnson was talented as well. They forgot that. They forgot that. If Quentin Johnson keeps doing what he's doing, if Keenan Allen keeps doing what he's doing, Trey Harris is going to be this year's Quentin Johnson. He's going to be left on a bench. Like he's going to get the leftovers. He's going to get the leftovers. He's not going to cut in to he's not going to I don't feel this year he's going to get enough work. Maybe next year when Keenan Allen's not there, he can work himself into that third wide receiver role.
Mm-hmm.
But if Quentin Johnson keeps doing this, all y'all Trey Harris stocks are going down. Lad
So
McConkey is going to
Keenan
continue to do Lad McConkey
Allen,
things.
Keenan Allen dropped two or three passes. After that, is that man woke up.
Yeah,
He was on a mission after that.
7 catches, 68 yards, one TD. I don't know why anybody thought that Keenan Allen was cooked. Did we not watch the same Keenan Allen last year?
He was hurt
Like,
and played for the Bears. Come on now.
yeah, and he's still near towards the end of the year, he was cooking. And then he goes back to a quarterback that he's familiar with. What did you think was going to happen? He goes back to a quarterback that he's familiar with on a better team. What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just mad I sat him on the bench. But I wanted to see. I wanted to check the temperature. I may want to start him next week, depending on how the rest of my wide receivers and running backs look. So yeah,
Correct.
yeah. Um,
But it's always a feeling out process in fantasy. We
yeah.
know that already.
The first couple of weeks is temperature checking time. You're trying to see who you're comfortable with starting. So, other than that, any takeaways?
No, outside of not seeing a blowout in the Dallas game, I expected both teams that I picked to win, which were Philly and the Chargers. So
Okay.
I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I really honestly did not care who won that Philly Dallas game. I just wanted to see a good game. I didn't want to see a blowout.
Well, I wanted a blowout, but that's just me for my own petty reasons. But I was fine. I was still cursing Jalen Carter's name every 2 seconds, but I was fine. And then going to sleep in the third quarter, and then waking up to that score still being the same was that's the only thing that I took away was shocking from that whole weekend.
Yeah, because they have finally Dallas said well no, the defenses woke up. It woke up in that third quarter. So
That rain delay helped out the defenses.
yeah, yeah. So now we're about to get into these starts and sits for the weekend games. It's gonna be a lot. The fireworks about to kick off. So let's get into these starts and sits.
Starts and sits of the week.
I like that
All
one guy in the corner that was looking angry. That was
right.
funny.
All right. We'll pull up Roto Wire.
What game are we looking at first?
Tampa Bay versus Atlanta. And
Who?
I like Roto Wire setup.
Mm,
All right.
oh, perfect.
All right. So Tampa Bay versus Atlanta. A game that I'm hoping that there's a lot of points in. So let's start on the Tampa Bay side. Baker Mayfield, that's a start.
It's a guaranteed start.
That's a start. Bucky Irvin, start.
Start.
Mike Evans, start. Emeka Ibuka,
Start.
start. Tej Johnson,
No.
sit. That's a sit. That's a sit.
K. Dot
Uh,
and
K. Dotton,
I'm
I don't know. I don't
isn't he
know.
isn't he questionable for the game?
No, he doesn't have a Q next to his name.
Oh, they took it off because it looked like he had the cue the whole time. Uh,
If
I'm gonna
he
say,
if he's
I'm gonna
good to
say
go, are we starting him?
I'm gonna say sit.
Let's sit him. Okay.
I'm gonna sit him.
All right. On the Falcon side, Penix.
I'm gonna say sit.
Yeah, because I need to see something from Penix first. Bijan, start.
Definite start.
Drake London, start.
Start.
Moni, questionable.
Sit.
Are we playing Moni?
Sit.
Yeah, I want to see something from Moni first. Ray J McLeod, sit. Kyle Pitts, sit.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna agree and sit him too. But you start both kickers though,
Yeah, you could definitely start both kickers.
especially young. Is it in Atlanta?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
then
young,
yeah, start because Young Wei Koo's gonna be blasting that one.
yeah. Start your young hole this week.
Oh, this game that disappoints me every year. Cincinnati's first game.
Cincinnati and Cleveland. Cincinnati and Cleveland. All right, so let's start with Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, start. Chase Brown, start.
Yes.
Jamar Chase, start.
T.
T.
Higgins, start.
Higgins, start.
Sit Iosovas.
Andre Iggy, we sitting him.
Sit him.
Mike Gesicki.
Sit.
I think you start Mike Gesicki. And Mike Gesicki has been he's been very highly disrespected in fantasy drafts this year. Because Mike Gesicki was getting with it last year when he was on the field. When he was healthy, Burrow was looking for him. He Mike Gesicki is the third guy. He's the third. He's Hulk Hogan. He's the third man. He's the third man. Uh,
See, the problem with tight ends, right? Depending on the league you in,
yeah.
if it's if it's 8 teams, you're not picking Mike Gesicki. If
No,
it's
no, no,
10
no, 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 no,
teams,
no, 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 no.
you're not picking Mike Gesicki. If it's 12 teams, you're still not picking Mike. And that's a stretch because some people are gonna do like me, and I went the rookie. But in 14 and 16 team leagues, I've even seen a 20 team league before. You're probably gonna start Gesicki. But that's what I'm saying. In normal leagues, like regular everyday leagues, like 10 and 12s, not many people are gonna start Gesicki.
I can see Gasicki getting about five catches, five catches, 65 yards in a TD this week. I can see that. And it's going to be a mad dash for people trying to run and go get Mike Gesicki. If you have room on your bench, stash Mike Gesicki right now, especially if you're iffy at tight end, pick him
I
up
don't,
now.
dis- I don't disagree.
If you're iffy.
I don't
Now on the
disagree.
Cleveland side, Joe Burrow, start. Jerome Ford, sit.
Yes.
I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy because he's going against the Cincinnati defense. I don't trust Jerome Ford. But Jerry Judy, I trust. Start Jerry Judy. Tillman, Eh,
Tillman, no. Thrash, no. Njoku, yes.
yeah,
The kicker,
Thrash and
who's the kicker?
Joku definitely. I look
I don't know their kicker, so no.
that wide receiver core. I'm just waiting for Isaiah Bone to get his shit together and take over that wide receiver two spot. That's just what I'm waiting for.
If you want to talk about running back, since your boy may not play because it's so close to the game. Him, he just signed and everything.
Who Judkins?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
I,
I
I see
give Judkins 4 weeks before he takes over that running back number one role.
I see Samson taking over the game for Cleveland.
So this week,
Yeah,
I can see that, but cause I'm giving Judkins 4 weeks
I agree.
before he's the number one running back. Give him 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just think Samson in that time frame is gonna carve a nice niche for himself in that team.
But I got a little birdie. Little birdie came and told me there's a must start of the week in this game. But we'll come back to that later. Uh,
Mm,
all right. So Miami versus Indy.
Lord help me.
This should be a good game for Miami. This should be a good food game for Miami. Um, Tua start. I guess
Yes,
you have no other choice. A Chain
definitely
start. Tyreek
start.
start. Waddle
Mm,
start.
start. Hell
Uh,
no.
Hill no.
Kicker, I don't care.
Yeah,
Because their main kicker's hurt. So
yeah. Indianapolis. Well, some of these kickers getting hurt because
dude,
Bass is hurt for 4 weeks.
well, he was already hurt in preseason. So
Yeah, he injured his groin.
yeah, who's Shred? I don't even know the kickers in this game. Good God Almighty.
That's Shredder. Garfield picked him last year as one of the kickers of the week.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. All right. So Indy QB Daniel Jones.
And two
Sit.
QB and two QBs is the only place you're gonna start him in.
That's the only way, only place. And if you have to start Daniel Jones in week one, you effed up somewhere.
In the
Uh,
draft.
JT start.
Start. Pittman start.
Pittman start.
Josh
Josh
Down
Downs start.
start.
Alec
Pierce
Pierce sit.
sit. Warren definite start.
Start. Start. Start.
That boy might go batshit crazy in this game.
Yeah, because he might be the only one, the only true number one option on that team, and that's what I'm hoping and praying for.
Ooh,
Because you know what's something. Okay, so I had to talk with my homeboy. Let's get back to this real quick. I had to talk with one of my homeboys. This is the best, and it's crazy. It's crazy to say this. This is the most balanced offense that Daniel Jones has ever been in.
no, you said it correct. Go back to that first word you said. That is the best offense he's ever had.
Yeah, I
And
wanted to say
he has
because
no
it's
disrespect.
not the I want it's not these are not the best weapons he's had because he's had Malik Neighbors at wide receiver. Uh he had
Saquon.
Saquon Barkley at running back, but at those times that he had those were the only weapons he had. He only
Exactly.
when Saquon was there, Saquon was the only weapon he had. Malik Neighbors last year was the only weapon he had. This
Is the all
people kind of underestimate the Colts wide receivers, but Michael Pittman is a consistent 1,000 yard receiver. Josh Downs is 1,000 yard receiver. Tyler Warren is a beast. Jonathan Taylor is a beast.
and
Jonathan
Alex.
Taylor is not Saquon, but Jonathan Taylor is still a beast.
Mm,
So this is the best, most consistent, most complete offense Daniel Jones has ever been in. So we're going to see this year who Daniel Jones is.
Could you I'm
We're
I'm
gonna see. We're gonna see this year who Daniel Jones really
no,
is.
no, I agree. I'm going back to the whole Jonathan Taylor Saquon thing. I think they're equal.
I don't think they're equal.
I think that healthy Jonathan Taylor can give you what Saquon can do on the with the right line.
Maybe I just haven't seen it. I
Yeah,
haven't seen. I have.
remember
I haven't seen.
wasn't he an MVP in the MVP race a couple years ago before that line got destroyed and he got hurt?
I haven't seen Offensive Player of the Year Jonathan Taylor.
Who was the
I do
quarterback?
believe I do believe that he has it in him. I just need to see it.
Who was his quarterback when he did it? We'll look at the
Uh,
stats later and argue about that another time.
it had to have been Philip Rivers. It
No,
had to have been.
was it? Was
It
it
had to
Philip?
have been. It had to have been Philip Rivers because that's the last year they went to the playoffs.
All right. On to two of my favorite games for tomorrow.
All right. So Carolina, are we starting Bryce Young?
In deep leagues, yes.
All right. Chuba Hubbard, start.
Yes.
Ted McMillan, start. We
Leggett,
start. We starting
sit,
Leggett. Yeah,
sit.
well, I'm sitting Leggett.
Renfro, sit.
But no, I'm starting Renfro. And I'm gonna
Ooh.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I'm starting Renfro. Renfro gives you what Adam Thielen gives
Hmm.
you, and Bryce Young seemed really comfortable with Adam Thielen last year. So I'm actually starting Renfro in deeper leagues. I'm starting Renfro.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
Sanders, this is it for me.
For this game, yes.
Yeah,
Who's Fitz? Oh, Jesus Christ, another kick I don't know.
too many damn Fitzgeralds. Uh, are we starting Sunshine?
In two quarterback leagues, yes.
Okay, we're starting Sunshine. We starting ETN?
No.
Nah,
I'm not.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
be
see. I want to see that Jacksonville backfield settle itself out before I decide if I want to start any running back over there.
Brian Thomas is a definite start. That's
But Tootin, put him on your bench if you can get him. Brian Thomas, definite start.
mm-hmm.
Travis Hunter, definite start. And I hope a lot of y'all listen to me in your leagues that have defensive spots. I told you guys. I told you guys. Draft Travis Hunter and play him in the defensive spot, in the defensive back spot. I hope you guys listen to me
The next,
because if you did, that's an extra offensive player on your team.
yeah. The next,
Um,
the next two are sits.
De'Ami Brown.
Sit.
De'Ami Brown's a sit.
Strange is a
I may
sit.
start Strange. I may start Strange in deeper leagues.
Yeah. Okay.
I may start him.
In regular
So
leagues,
yeah,
no.
he's regular leagues. No, 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 no.
And you
Especially not
then,
standard leagues.
yeah, no. And
Standard leagues definitely not starting him.
you for damn sure you better start Cam Little.
Yeah.
And man's accuracy is insane
Uh yeah, that 70-yarder was crazy.
too.
If y'all haven't seen that, go look it up. In preseason, he kicked a 70-yarder.
He could have hit it from 75. That's how hard. That's how far.
Right, right. He had some leg on it.
Only two.
Ah,
Only two people could do that.
inter- interesting game right here. Interesting game right
I got the
here.
Pats winning.
Interesting game.
I got the Pats winning, by the way.
All right, so that would be funny. For the Raiders, we starting Geno.
Yes.
Geno's a start. Genty, start, start, start.
Jacoby.
Jacoby's a start.
Sit Mott.
Tucker's a sit. Thornton,
Mm,
we're sitting Thornton this week. We need to see something from Thornton.
I think.
But if you need a Hail Mary, if you need a Hail Mary, you can start Thornton. You can start Thornton. If you
And
need a Hail Mary, Brock Bowers, of course. Start, of course.
start the kicker.
Drake May. Starting Drake May.
Hell yeah.
Start Drake May. Sitting Ramondre Stevenson.
Listen,
I don't even know why they got him as a starter. I understand, probably on paper, but let's be for real.
Start
Stephon Diggs.
Start
Diggs. Douglas is a sit. Booty is a sit. Hunter Henry. In deeper leagues, you can start Hunter Henry. But he's not on this list. But start Travion Henderson.
Yes.
Start Travion Henderson.
Definitely.
And Aurora Borealis. I don't know this guy.
Oh, that's the kicker out of Miami that they drafted. Andre.
Oh, yeah. I remember we talked about him.
He's gonna be
He's
a problem.
pretty decent.
He's gonna be a problem.
He's pretty decent. He is pretty decent. We watched some tape on him. He's pretty decent. I want to see what he looks like kicking in the league, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're Arizona versus New Orleans. Let's just go through this. Kyler Murray
Oh,
start.
Connor stars.
Connor's a start. Marvin
Harrison
Harrison is a start.
sit.
Wilson is a sit. Zay Jones is a sit. Trey
McBride,
McBride is a start. Over the New Orleans side,
Kamara start.
no. Rattler is a sit. Kamara is a start. Olave is a start. Shaheed is a start. Cooks is a sit.
Juwan,
Johnson is a sit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Group B, if you want to start him, you can.
yeah.
Oh, the game that everybody wants to watch tomorrow.
Yes, this is going to be the game of the week. Aaron washed up Rodgers is a
I'm not
sit.
starting him.
Jalen Warren is a sit. DK Metcalf,
Start.
I guess if you drafted him, you got to start him. Calvin Austin, sit. Roman Wilson, sit.
Fry him.
Frymouth, sit. And
You start
Frymouth is a sit only because of the
John
stupid
Lewis.
move that Pittsburgh did in the offseason, trading for another tight end that they didn't freaking need.
And they already have 3.
Yes, they got two. They had two really good ones, and you did not need to trade for another catching tight end because Frymouth is nice. If you're going to do all that, just trade Frymouth to the 49ers. We'll take him. We'll take him.
Trade him anyway, but yeah, 49ers too.
We'll
I'm down
take
with
him. Justin Fields is a sit. Brees Hall is a sit. I
that. Ooh,
know. I know a lot of y'all are upset right now, but
spicy that one.
we need to see how this backfield is going to split up. And the last thing I want to do is start somebody that may get 50% of the carries against this Pittsburgh defense. Sit them.
I'm gonna say start him depending on the league you have.
Yeah, but Garrett Wilson, I'll
Start,
start Garrett Wilson.
and then I'm sitting everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else sit, sit, sit. Mason Taylor, you're gonna sit Mason Taylor for a couple weeks. You want to see how they do with Mason Taylor.
How they use him. Yep.
Yeah, but from everything I've seen of Justin Fields up until this point, he's going to zero in on his number one target. So Garrett Wilson is going to eat a lot. I don't think Mason Taylor is going to eat as much as you want him to eat this year, but he may have some games. But Garrett Wilson is going to get a lot of value. A lot. All right.
Mm,
Giants versus the Redskins. Well, the Commanders.
Red,
Russ,
Redskins.
Russell Wilson. We started Russell Wilson
No,
against that defense.
no.
All right, we're going to sit Russell. Tyrone Tracy, we can
In
start
deep,
him.
in deep leagues, yes.
Malik Neighbors is a definite start. Wandale
Yeah,
Robinson.
you can start him in deep leagues.
Yeah, you can start Wandale in deep leagues. Slayton, deep leagues,
No,
you can start Slayton in deep
yeah, but
leagues.
not in regular. No.
No, not in regular. Not in standard. Don't start Slayton in no damn standard league. Theo Johnson is a sit until we get to see some something from him. We saw some flashes last year from Theo, but I want to see something, some substantial production, some consistent production from Theo Johnson before we decide that we're going to start Theo Johnson every week. Now, on the Commander side, of course, you're going to start Jaden Daniels. You're going to start Austin Eckler as well. We're not going to start Bill yet. We're not going to start Bill yet. So
But
Bill is a
soon.
sit. Bill is a sit.
But soon though.
But if there was something to happen to Austin Eckler, and we know every year, Austin Eckler goes down with an injury, Bill to the moon.
I could see Bill getting the majority of the carries later in the game.
Possibly. If they're blowing the Giants out, yeah, I can see Bill getting in there and being the closer. All right, McLaurin is a start.
Of
We're
course.
starting Debo.
Yes.
Okay, start Debo. Noah Brown is a sit.
Ertz is it.
Ertz is a sit. Now we get into the 4 o'clock games. One of the games I'm interested in. Tennessee versus Denver. Cam Ward is a sit. I don't want to start the rookie against that defense.
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard
You
is a
have to
sit.
start him.
Is a sit. He's a sit.
No, and some people are going to start him though. You know that.
Some
They're
people are
going to
gonna
have
start him, but if they're
for
getting
this
blown, if they're getting blown out,
for this game.
they're gonna be passing a lot.
For this game, he's definitely. Well, he's the only running back they got.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley's a start though.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett is a sit.
I
Ayo,
am in order.
Ayo Manor,
Yo Manor.
he's a start. He's a start. He's a start. Tyler Lockett is going to be a distant third pretty soon.
Chig is a start.
Chig is. I'm not starting Chig.
For
I'm
some
not
people,
starting Chig.
I don't. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying
Look,
for some
if
people in certain leagues, he needs to start.
if Chig is your guy, if Chig is your starting tight end, I feel bad for you. You waited too long. Pick up Mike Gesicki. Pick up Mike Gesicki. Bo Nix, start. J.K. Dobbins. We starting J.K. Dobbins? Or we
Nope.
starting we
I'm
starting
starting RJ Harvey
okay, we're starting Harvey. Sutton is a start. Are we starting Marvin Mims?
in deep leagues. Yes.
Okay. What about Franklin?
No.
We starting Ingram?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
Hey, look. This is my first time going on RotoWire. RotoWire knew to color code this for me. It knew to color code this for me.
uh,
Okay, San Francisco versus Seattle. We're starting Brock Purdy.
damn right.
Are we starting CMC?
Yes.
Okay, we're starting CMC. We're starting Jennings?
No,
We're not starting Jennings?
I'm not. But yes,
I think
that's overall. I'm saying no for me.
I think we can start Jennings. They say he's gone through practice this week. He's going to play. I think we can start Jennings.
I'm
I
definitely
don't.
saying
Pearsall definitely is a definite start. MVS sit.
no.
Kittle
Yes.
start.
And for Moody, sit him all goddamn year.
Sit Moody on his booty.
Good God.
All right, so we starting Sam Darnold.
Yes.
Starting Sam Darnold?
In certain leagues, yes, you are.
I don't know if I want to start Sam Darnold. I don't know. Bosa and Kittle. Remember that game, that Vikings game last year? He's not on the Vikings anymore. I think Sam Darnold's going to start. He's going to see ghosts. He's going to see ghosts.
Don't
He's going to
start.
see ghosts.
Don't
He's going to
start.
see ghosts. He's going to see him. He's going to
Okay.
go back to seeing ghosts.
So we're split. You're saying no. I'm saying yes. Okay. Let's go to
Kimbone Walker.
Yes.
Kimbone Walker is a start.
JSN.
JSN is a start. Cooper Cup
No.
is a start. He's a start.
I'm gonna disagree.
Look, it's the beginning of the year. The first 3 games, Cooper Cup is a start. After those 3 games, it's going to be a problem.
He'll probably be replaced by the guy that's next, which is
And then that's when Torrey Horton comes up. That's when it's Torrey Horton season.
okay. We'll sit Tory for now then,
Yeah, we're gonna sit Torrey for now.
and don't touch the tight end either.
Yeah, sit. Detroit versus Green Bay. Ooh. I wish this was the Sunday night game because this is going to be some fireworks. Jared Goff, start. Jahmyr Gibbs, start. Monty, start.
Okay, that's right. It's a two-person backfield. My apologies.
Yeah.
St. Brown, start.
St. Brown's a start.
J-Mo.
J-Mo's a start. Khalif
Laporta,
Raymond
no.
is a sit.
Laporta, yes.
Laporta, yes.
Kicker, yes.
Look, don't start Tesla either. Don't do
Not
that
yet.
yet.
Not
Don't
yet.
do
Not
that
yet.
yet. Don't
Not
do
yet.
it yet.
Not yet.
Do not do it to yourself yet. Don't fall for the hype. A lot of these players that got hyped to you guys in preseason, They have hills to climb before they can see the production that we want them to see. Tesla has to get past Raymond, and and there has to be an injury to St. Brown or JMO. And I pray to God there's no injuries to St. Brown or JMO. But if there's an injury to St. Brown or JMO, it's Tesla season until one of them comes back.
And I'm gonna cry,
Yeah.
especially with St. Brown.
Jordan Love.
I'm not answering that.
You have to start Jordan Love.
Yes,
If
you
you
start.
in two quarterbacks leagues, you have to start Jordan Love.
Even
Josh Jacobs.
even in one
Start,
quarter.
start. Josh Jacobs.
I'm sitting Jaden Reed. I don't know about
Definitely
that.
sitting Jaden Reed. Golden is a start.
Yes.
Romeo Dubs is a sit.
Tucker, yes.
Tucker Craft, yeah, start Tucker Craft.
Why is it gonna rain for our game?
What you say?
It's gonna rain for our game. Jesus.
I want Romeo Dubs to get traded somewhere.
He's gonna get traded.
I want him to get traded somewhere. Somewhere where somebody really needs a good quarterback, really needs a wide receiver. Houston versus the Rams. CJ Stroud, we're gonna start CJ Stroud, unfortunately. Nick Chubb is a sit. Nico Collins, start. Higgins, you think we're starting Higgins? Is it Higgins season yet?
No.
You don't think so? Because Christian Kirk is out for the game. So Higgins is the automatic number 2.
Then okay. No Nolan Schultz now.
Okay. So no Schultz. Over the Rams. You start in two quarterback leagues, you got to start Matthew Stafford.
But not in regular.
No,
no.
He's still on your bench in regular leagues. Kyron Williams, start. Puka, start. Devontae, start. Tutu, sit.
Higbee, start.
Okay. Ravens versus the Bills. And this is the Sunday night game. Nasty. This should be, hopefully this is a good one. Let's see. It's no bad weather. Okay. All right. So you're going to start Lamar.
Start King Henry.
Start Zay Flowers.
I'm sitting Bateman and Hopkins.
Sitting Hopkins. You're going to start Andrews.
Because likely's hurt, so it's unfortunate. Yes, you have to start Andrews.
Over at the Buffalo side, you're going to start Josh Allen.
You're going to start everybody up to Palmer.
Yeah. James Cook is a start. Shakur, start. Keon Coleman, start. Palmer, not a start.
Kincaid,
start. All right. So the only thing left is the Monday night game. And
the Cubs
we're gonna bring in our boy to give us that Monday night game and let us know who we're gonna start and sit in a Monday night game. So take it away, young Krice. Week 1, young Krice. We're back.
Yeah, word on my pops, Domino's case. It's your boy, Young Krice to Jesus, aka Justin Sider, aka Nico Amaliva, aka the Risen of Waverly Place. And here's your starts and sits for Monday Night Football. You heard? We got the Vikings versus the Bears at the world famous Soldier Field. For the Vikings, I'm starting JJ McCarthy. Jay Jettis. I'm starting Adams. I'm old as fuck, but I can still catch Thielen. I'm also starting TJ Hawkinson. I'm starting Jordan Mason. I'm sitting Aaron Weak Bones Jones. And I'm starting the Vikings defense, you heard? Bears defense is going to have to be a sit for me this week, as I expect the Vikings to come into Soldier Field and punish the Bears. I'm talking big punish. They're going to leave the Bears dead in the middle of Little Italy, you heard? Caleb is a sit for me. Roma Doomsday is a start. DJ Moore is a pouty sit. Luther Burden is a sit. And I really don't trust Swiffer Wet Jet in this game either. Sit his ass too, word to mother, son. The only people picking the Bears this week are stupid bitches on social media. But Don't mind me, I just be talking shit, you heard?
And we transition from that to
Wow.
Garfield giving us his first kicker of the week.
Wow.
Take it away, Garfield.
And now, Garfield's Kicker of the Week.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first week of many. So let's start with my first official kicker of the week. Being a cat, I relate to all cats. So this week, I'm picking a cat, a jaguar. My kicker of the week is C. Little. Is that Chicken Little?
No, that's Cam Little. Cam.
I like Chicken Little better. KFC needs to bring them back. And you know another thing?
And that was Garfield's Kicker of the Week.
I wasn't done ranting.
Jesus Christ.
So
The spiciest week one ever.
I said that there was a must start in a game earlier. Do you have a clue of what I was talking about?
Cleveland game?
Yeah, you have a clue of who I was talking about?
Is it a Bengal?
Mm, how about I let somebody tell you who it is?
Cheery old Pip Pip and all that rot, my good chap. I am Colonel Mustard, giving you the Must Start Player of the Week, and it comes to you in the game of the Rapscallion Bengals versus the Rambunctious Browns. Last year, the Bengals defense was number one against the tight end position when it came to giving up points. In 17 games, they allowed 111 catches and 1,114 yards and 10 TDs. I suspect Sir David of Njoku to have a field day against that defense who did not significantly improve. This is my must-start player of the week. Now, Godspeed and Toodle Pip.
Fire up Njoku.
Mm.
Fire up Njoku. You heard what Colonel Mustard said. Fire him up if you
Colonel-
got him.
I'm- What did we do last year with Boulevard? We did our what of the week?
I don't know.
Well, we picked a player that we thought was going to do.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
No, I just want to say this one person, Kyle Williams, in the Patriots game. Watch out for Kyle Williams in the Patriots game. That's all I'm going to say.
I like Kyle Williams in the long run. I believe that Kyle Williams is going to eventually be the number one receiver for Drake May. Um, I feel like Kyle Williams, he has a lot of Lad McConkey in him. I feel like he could be a 7 catch, 90-yard guy every week with a TD sprinkled in here or there. So take with that what you will, you know, but it's going to take a couple games for. I feel like it's going to take a couple games for that to get sorted out because he still has a hill to climb.
I still think he comes up, he takes over right away in the game over Booty and DeMario. Him and DeMario are gonna go deep. I think they're gonna have Diggs go short.
I love to see it because I don't believe in nobody, no pass catchers on that team besides him and Stephon Diggs.
I like DeMario Douglas.
He's not consistent enough for me.
Well, no, I wouldn't use him. I said I like how they use him because they don't use him going crazy. They use him, in short. Like he's like they do it like with Debo. You know how you screens and stuff. That's how you use Douglas, the right, so that he can get his speed.
Okay.
Use him. You have to get him open in spaces. He'd be perfect for Kyle because Kyle would get him open so fast. That's for another day.
That's for another day. We'll eventually get into our sleepers. We got to see how this week one shakes out. So once we see how this week one shakes out, we'll be back giving y'all sleepers and waiver wire picks. But yeah, that's our show for the day. We got y'all ready for tomorrow. Gave y'all plenty of good information. So apply the knowledge and win your week ones. Fantasy Football Avengers, we are out.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Football Adventures podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Links in the description.
That